Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone. I'm the leader for Group 3, proudly to say that today we are going to do our film review presentation. Our film review today will be divided by two. The first one is our individual presentation, and the second one is our group discussion. At the end of our discussion, we will choose which movie have the better quality and why people must watch our movie. Without wasting any time, let's start with our task 1. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad KHAIRUL bin BARUDIN and I'm going to be the first presenter for this group. The film that I choose to review entitled 1,000 Words that been released on 2012. Without further ado, let's watch the movie trailer.
Jack McCall would say anything to get what he wants.
Hello? She's in labor? Go ahead. Expected father, come on. Thank you so much. I got a baby on the way. Thank you so much. Twins? It's twins! It's on the house? Oh, thank you so much.
But he just lied.
You agreed to have my book published?
That goes without saying. You have my word, sir.
To the wrong guy.
What the hell was that?
You and this tree are now connected.
Hello?
When you talk, all the leaves fall off the tree.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back ribs.
What happens when a tree loses all its leaves?
I could die? What do I got, 1,000 words left?
Can we talk?
So what do you say we make a deal? Hello, Jack. Yeah. Good.
Binti, triple shot, latte. Iced latte. Extra milk?
What? With the pointing and the grunting. Just be here with me right now.
You know you make me wanna.
Our words have a profound effect on the entire universe.
You want me to do all the talking? Just do what you would do?
I'm gonna need y'all to quit playing with me and pull out your big guns. I'm Aaron Weisberger. You better recognize, son. Jack, look at you, sweat. Just chill out, homie. I got this.
Could you tell me when it's safe to cross? Mm-hmm. It is? Thanks, fella. We gotta drive by.
1,000 words.
As you can see through the movie trailer, this movie is about Jack McCall. Jack McCall is a successful agent for a publisher company. He will do anything in order to achieve his goals. He even abused his loyal assistant and sparing no time with his family. One day, his manager offered him to make a deal with a new age guru named Dr. Sinja so they can publish his book. He did manage to make a deal with Dr. Sinja by lying him. He said that he already saw and read the book and it was interesting book. However, he lied. Yes, this is because he just want to earn profits from it. When he arrived home, suddenly a magical tree appeared in his backyard. Apparently, there's a connection between him and the tree. For example, when he watering the tree, Jack will also getting sweat. And when he tries to chop the tree, he will get a cut on his body. Worse, it sheds a leaf for every word that Jack utters. He realized that in order to survive, he need to change and be a better person. So he's starting to change and be a better person by doing kind stuff that he never do before. So the genre for this movie is a comedy drama, and the themes for this movie is use your word wisely. The main character for this film is Jack McCall, that plays by Eddie Murphy. There is 5 characteristics that can be shown in this film. The first one is workaholic. As you can see through the picture, Jack McCall is always with his phone and he only worried about his job. The second one is grumpy. Jack McCall is a bad-tempered person, especially when he knows that his life depends on how many leaves that left in that tree. The third one is ambitious. Jack McCall shows a strong desire to succeed. This can be shown when his manager always count on him because he know that Jack willing to go extra mile. The fourth one is a lover. Through that picture, we can know that Jack McCall show his love to his wife. This happen when he know that his life are getting shorter. The 5 is never surrender. Jack McCall did a lot of things and never surrender to find the way to stop the curse. until his success. For the last slide is, I'm going to talk about the moral value that we can learn through this movie. The first one is to never tell lies. Lying diminishes the trust between human beings. In fact, our life can be difficult since no one that we can trust. So we must be honest, since honesty is the best policy. In this movie, we can learn that Jack realized lying other people doesn't make him a better person. The next moral value is family come first. Family is the most prized thing in the world, so we must keep our family first. After getting cursed, Jack realized that he needed to become a better person, starting with his relationship between his family. So it's true that charity begins at home. The last moral value is forgiveness is essential. Forgiveness brings a kind of peace that helps us to go on with our life. This can be shown when Jack forgives other people, including himself, for being a bad person in this world. Thank you, that's all from me. And I'm going to pass this presentation to my other member, which is Siti Nurul FITRI.
Thank you, Muhammad KHAIRUL bin BARUDIN. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to Ms. Rozlyn and fellow friends. Today I would like to present my film review named as Maleficent that produced in 2014. First of all, I will show you my film trailer.
Behind the kiss, behind the magic,
Sweet Aurora, I wish for you the gift of beauty.
behind the legend of Sleeping Beauty,
I too shall bestow a gift on the child,
lies the story of Maleficent.
Curious little beastie. Bring her to me.
I know you're there. Don't be afraid.
I am not afraid.
Then come out.
Then you'll be afraid.
This summer,
Aurora, there is an evil in this world, and I cannot keep you from it.
Disney's greatest villain comes to life.
How wonderful.
The first slide is about plot and genre. The first genre is about adventure. Stephen is human from human kingdom. One day he was go to the forest. Without he know, he was into the fairy forest kingdom named as Moss, and he meet the queen of Moss named as Maleficent. Second main point is about action. King Henry is a greedy king from human kingdom. Come attack Moss, but he lose in Maleficent's hand because Maleficent is the strongest fairy. And the forest army, like the vine dragon came to help her. The next slide is about character and character ties. The first character is Maleficent. Maleficent is played by Angelina Jolie. She is the strongest fairy in the Moss. As we can see, she win the battle between King Henry. She also a kind-hearted. She not willing to kill Stephen because Stephen steal diamond from her kingdom. The second character is Stephen, that played by Shatta Copley. He was an orphan. At the first meet with Maleficent, he say, "I don't have a father or mother. I live in barn." But he a greedy person. He willing to cut Maleficent's wing, just want to fulfill his ambition to become a king and live in a castle. The next slide is about themes. Maleficent is a good fairy that was betrayed and turned her to be a evil fairy. It was because he trauma with a true love, especially a true love kiss. Next is friendship. Devil, Princess Aurora, and Maleficent friendship become strong. Devil and Maleficent don't want Princess Aurora in danger. They always care Princess Aurora. Lastly, it's about relationship. Maleficent and Stephen fall in love in a young age, but at the end there was breakup. The next slide is about negative criticism. This story have family story with a Sleeping Beauty with 7 dwarfs, but I still recommend this film because this film have a positive message, like why we cannot be a greedy person, because it will destroy us at the end, like King Stephen. The next one is about interesting character. In this movie, we have many interesting characters, like Devil. Devil at the first, it's a bird, but he turned to be a man. Just because Maleficent have a magic to turn something to be a human. The next one is moral value. The first moral value is true love. True love is not about partner like girlfriend or boyfriend. It's also about family and closest friend. The lastly is about sympathies. For example, Maleficent feel guilty and sympathies to Princess Aurora just because her father attitude she end up getting a curse. Thank you, that's all for me, and I will pass this presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thanks to SITI NURUL FITRI and all of members in Group 3 to give my turn to presenting my chosen movie. So here we are, greetings and good evening to Miss Rozlyn, and I would like to presenting my chosen movie, which is The Avengers at the year 2012. So let's take view for its trailer.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people. So when we needed them, they could fight the battles that we never could. What are you prepared to do?
If we can't protect the Earth, you can be damn sure we'll avenge it.
So, based on this movie has come with genre, action, thriller, and science fiction, which is we can be seen through the middle at the film of this movie. Based of its plot has come with Tesseract with an precious stone, an object has found by Nick Fury something unknown deeper place of the earth, and that object was experimental by on its base the shield government. So suddenly an object was created, a portal, which is that unknown creatures has come by this. So the threat was hypnotize all of members to give him a stone, so we could recognize what it is, and the stone was still by the threat. And yeah, Nick Fury was founding the members of the Avengers to catch that stone and save the world. For those main character in this movie was Tony Stark, which known as Iron Man, because he wearing a modernly and capability robotic suit that was he ever created and invented. But not only that, he was also billionaire too, because of his property like his own jet, luxury house, and many more that he have by inheritance by his father Howard Stark, that was also like him and invented guy before him. Next main character in this movie was Nick Fury, which is he apparently the High Commission leader of the organization The Shield, and he was also founding the Avengers to recruit members by making team the Avengers. Hence, Nick Fury also has a leadership and a strategic person, which is he keep making tasks for among the team. But not only that, He's such a personal person that hiding his identity at the public. The last main character in this movie was Steve Rogers, and known was Captain America, which is known for his historic iconic suit and his capabilities shield in design stars and stripes for him to be a hero for American nation in World War II era year ago. Hence, he also has bravery spirit and leadership to make a strategic plans that we can see about his personality. But not only that, he's such an old school lifestyle and trying to find himself because he was lost of his mind since 70 years ago, trapped inside the ice at the present possible condition. The moral value in this movie, they unity to give a commitment in know where they came from, and they also teamwork to fight the invaders that came to the earth to save the world. And the rest of them was they loyalty each other for to contributing for those team in known as the Avengers. In my opinion, in this movie has a thrilling and most scenery action for their fighting scene with the invaders in using their ability, and also this movie has a fanatic design characters such as their iconic suit and their capability weapons. So that's all from me about this movie. Thank you.
Thank you for Muhammad Yasir bin Azman. Assalamualaikum and hello to Miss Rozlyn and all my fellow classmates. My name is Siti Nur AQILLA binti Muhammad Said. Now I will continue my movie presentation. The title is The Karate Kid. So we will start to watch the trailer now.
This is home.
The only way to stop them is to face them. I will teach you real kung fu. Hang up your jacket. Take it down. Put it on. Take it off.
I already did.
Jacket off. Kung fu lives in how we put on the jacket. Be strong. Take off the jacket. And lives in how we treat people. Everything is kung fu. Get up!
I don't want to be scared anymore.
Life will knock us down, but we can choose to get back up. Remember, always strong.
That's nasty.
The story is telling us about a 12-year-old boy and his mother who moved from Detroit to Beijing. The genre is about action, which is martial arts. The reason why he learned Kung Fu is about because of his enemy, Chang, and his friends who bullying him at the alley and were bullying him at the school too. The main reason why Chang and his friends bullying him because Chang is taking a grudge at him. They love or they adore at one girl who the name is Mayun. For the second is character. For the main character of this film is Drew Parker. He is a very passionate person. The reason why he is very passionate when he wants to fight with Chang because of he wants to stop them from bullying himself. For the second characteristic of Dripaka is brave. He is very brave, even though he know that Chang is a student of Kung Fu. For the second main character is Mr. Han. He is very patient. The reason why he is very patient is because of he trained Dripaka harder, and because of even Dripaka is very a talkative person, he didn't stop train Dripaka. The themes of this film is violent bullying. For the last slide is about moral value. What I got from this film, the moral value is number 1. We should never judge people by their appearance. For example, when Chang fight with Mr. Han at the alley, he doesn't know Mr. Han is actually a Kung Fu master. For the second moral value is do not give up. For example, when Dre broke his leg, he used another skills instead of give up. He still need to fight Chang at the tournament. That means we should trust ourselves, and even older or younger. For example, Master Lee teach all his students to be no mercy towards another. Even though they have a self-defense, but they do not respect everyone. For the last moral value is respect. We should respect everyone, even older or younger. For example, Master Lee teach all his students to be no mercy towards another. Even though they have a self-defense, but they do not respect everyone. So that's all from me, and I will pass the presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Siti Nur AQILLA binti Muhammad Said, for the good presentation. I will presenting my movie review, which is The Lion King, released on 2019. Let's go to the trailer.
Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance. While others search for what they can take, a true king searches for what he can give. Run away, Simba, and never return. You must take your place in the circle of life.
I will start with the plot. Simba's father Mufasa was a king of all the animals in the Pride Lands. Scar, Mufasa's younger brother, is jealous of Simba's position as heir to the throne, and he tries to get rid of Mufasa and Simba. Scar traps Simba into glue case. Although Simba was helped by his father, but Mufasa died because Scar dropped him from the cliff into the animal case. Simba ran away because Scar told the hyenas to kill themselves. He then ventured in the desert and was rescued by a mermaid named Timon and his friend Pumbaa, who treat him in the forest where they live. Simba grew up in the forest and then met a lion of his childhood friend Nala, who asked him to return and expel Scar, who ruled like a detector. In Dop, he asked Rafiki, his father advisor, and Rafiki indicated that Mufasa's soul was in Simba. Simba returned to his kingdom. Alright, we go to the genre. The Lion King genre is adventure. The adventure of a lion cub who wants to be a king like his father, who is strong, brave, and high leadership in the area of Pride Lands, and is respected by other animals. And then let's see the themes. One of the central themes of the movie is the circle of life. Early on The Lion King, Mufasa explained to Simba that lions are necessarily dominant just because they are predators. Since when die, they become dead, which grass grows from and which their prey feeds on. In fact, most characters in the Lion King series seems to revere the circle of life almost as a religion. However, it is clear that lions do have some level of authority and are tasked with preserving the circle of life. Okay, let's see the characteristic. Simba is a lion cub that is curious and impressionable. Firstly, curious. Simba wants to know the place told by his uncle, which is Scar, about a place that cannot be invented by lions and other animals. But with his curious attitude, he went there with his friend Nala. Secondly, impressionable. I will talk about when Simba grew up in the moral forest value with his friend Pumbaa and Timon and Pumbaa who had taught him to adhere to the principle of Hakuna Matata. In my opinion, with the movie teaches us the value of become a lion is very important. Who did not admit of his background. Only at whether he is good or evil, that Simba is easily advised and educated by the surrounding area. For example, Timon and Pumbaa are just food for a lion, but they do not care about the danger of saving Simba and making him some of them. Moral value, cooperating. To face the big enemy, Scar and the Hound group, Simba cannot fight alone. But by cooperating with his friend Nala, Timon and Pumbaa, that is importance of being in a group to implement something so that it's easier to achieve. And then be forgiving. In the end, Simba does not want to kill Scar and wants to forgive Scar on the conditions of ordering Scar to leave Predlands. Thank you. That's all from me.
Hello and good evening to Miss Rozlyn and all my fellow friends. My title for movie review is A Star is Born. First of all, let us watch this trailer first.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Okay.
Tell me something, girl.
Do you write songs or anything?
I don't sing my own songs.
Why?
I just don't feel comfortable.
Why wouldn't you feel comfortable?
Almost every single person has told me they liked the way I sounded, but that they didn't like the way I look.
I think you're beautiful. Here's what we're gonna do. You come sing that song that I love.
No, I can't do that.
Here we go.
Jack, please, it's not funny. Jack.
Look at me.
All you gotta do is trust me. That's all you gotta do.
So the genre for this movie is mostly strong, where it is a fusion genre combining elements of blues and rock, which is using an electric cymbal style. For example, Jack uses electric guitar for his first show. Second is country music, whereas Jack used acoustic guitar while he was being asked to sing at the drag bar. And for the last genre is pop, which is Ellie's performance can be described as pop because the tempos and rhythm of her song can be danced easily. And for the plot, first is country rock, which is Jack's son, called Jack Man, is a famous country rock and he is privately battling an alcohol and drug addiction, and he used to play a concert. And for the second plot is drag bar, and after a show, Jess goes out for drinks and visit a drag bar where he witnessed a tribute performance to Edith Piaf by Ellie, who worked as a waitress and singer-songwriter. Jack is amazed and they spend the night talking to each other until Ellie discloses to him and she shares with Jack some lyrics she has been working on. And for the third plot is Shallows, where is Jack invite Ellie to his next show, and they sing the Shallow on stage together. And for the fourth plot is Arizona. What happened in Arizona is Ellie and Jack visit the ranch where Jack grew up and where is his father buried, only to find that Bobby had sold the land and it was converted to a wind farm, and Jack punched Bobby because of the anger at his betrayal. And for the last plot is Suicide, which is Jack hang himself because Rez, a record producer, confronts him and accuses him of nearly ruining Ellie's career and stating that Jack will certainly relapse again. This situation happened after Ellie became a famous singer by singing Shallow with Jack before. And as for the main character, I choose Jackson Maine as a main character. He is a singer-songwriter, which is he write a song entitled Maybe It's Time to Let the Old Ways Die. Second, he is an alcoholic because he drink alcohol before, during, and after his show. Second is he's a mentor, which is he coaching Ellie to be confident so that Ellie will not afraid to go on the stage to in front of people to sing. Second is Jack is a husband. He married Ellie because he loved her. And for the last character for Jackson is he's a creative because he proposed Ellie using the impromptu ring that he made using the guitar string. For the theme of this movie is romantic musical, which is an aging male celebrity hamstrung by his addiction meets a talented younger woman with whom he is instantly smitten. In my opinion about this movie is it's a heartbreaker, which is it make me sad and I'm gonna cry, almost cry watching this movie. And the most sad scene in this movie is when Jack hanged himself at the garage. And this movie has a negative criticism. It's about a violent confrontation, which is Jack punched Bobby when he know that Bobby converted the place where his father buried into a wind farm. And this movie also have a quote about trust, which is said by Jack. He said this quote to Ellie. Jack said that all you're gonna do is to trust me. That means we always have to trust and believe in ourselves if we want to do something. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So now we're going to proceed our group discussion, starting with me. For me, I think that SITI NURUL FITRI movies is the best among us because it can be shown when, in order to make a relationship, we cannot trust anyone since everyone have their own differences. And it also tell us about true love, which is we must trust on each other so we can create true love. About Muhammad Yasir and AQILLA's movie, that movie is quite not suitable for kids because the kids will learn to act and be aggressive, especially in school. This can be shown when the nowadays kids always involved in bullying and fight scene at school. I love actually EVILA's movie. Unfortunately, it's on a negative content with using drugs and alcohol. This can be shown when the main character, which is Jackson Maine, used drugs and alcohol to make him feel better. Even though he know that it was bad for himself, but that is from me. I don't know everyone else since everyone have their own opinion. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So we will proceed to next candidate.
My name is Siti NURUL FITRI binti Sahad.
Okay.
According to what I see, my group presenter, I think FAIRUS movie is very good and best because it show us what is a friendship. For example, Simba, Nala, Timur, and Pumbaa cooperation to beat her Simba uncle who names Scarce that kill Simba father. Next, I think EVILA movie is quite not good because it show us like a drug and alcohol and it's not good for show to the children. Same with AQILLA and YASIR movie, the Karate Kid and the Avengers. It show us about fight, and I think fight it's not good to show the children. And Acha and KHAIRUL movie is quite scared me because about how the tree can be a human like that. Thank you, and I will pass the opinion to the next candidate.
Greetings, everyone, and thank you for giving me to this talk. And I'm agree with Kai and Siti Nurul Fitri for those opinion that movie. So I will choose for the movie is 1,000 Word and Maleficent, and also by Muhammad Fairuz movie is The Lion King, because it show a positive vibes to any lore of it that we can watch for it. So because any movies for them is kind like spreading loves each other entire of the family. And for those let me take an example please. And Jack McCall is gave love for his son, and Maleficent is gave for of the unknown of the Norway's son that she doesn't know. And Muhammad Fairuz is give parents and son lovable spreading for the words. And so my movie is actually for the upper 18 above, and also the Karate Kid. And same to goes an EVILA movie is which is a content negative avid and send fight and also an arguing, so it can be influencing by those kids and not suitable for the program and needs to be parental guidance for themselves. So we can next for the next candidates to talk of it, and thank you, that's all from me.
Thank you, YASIR. For me, my opinion, I would like to choose KHAIRUL movie. The title is 1,000 Words, which is because it shows us how to be a honest person, which is to not telling lies to everyone, just like the moral values that KHAIRUL has told before. For the next movie, I would choose FAIRUS movie, which is The Lion King. It shows how we should be more considerate and be cooperation towards another. And that's all for me. I will give to the next presenter.
All right, thank you to Nur Akila because give me a chance to talk about my opinion. Alright, I prefer NURUL FITRI movies, which is Maleficent. Maleficent is the best movie to watch because the movie have a value, moral value. I mean, related about the relationship, such as Maleficent had relationships with Stefan without cheating with Stefan, but Stefan who did it by cheating with Maleficent. And next movie I chose is Kai movie because the movie teach us to never tell lies or honestly with all people, and family come first. We need to treat family as well, and forgiveness. We need to forgive everyone who offends us, and that's the only movie I chose because it has good values for everyone to watch. Alright, thank you from me.
And thank you to Muhammad Fairus for his opinion about the movie. In my opinion, the best movie is which is presented by Muhammad KHAIRUL, entitled 1,000 Words. This is the best movie because it taught us that what you send out in the world often comes back to you. Because there is a point in the movie where Jack decides he is going to remove them, which is the tree, and just chop it down. But what happened is he ends up physically hurting himself in the process. And that's all. And that's what life is like that. We often lash out at others or handle things poorly, and it comes back to make things worse within our life. And I think that is my opinion why I choose Muhammad KHAIRUL's movie. I'm gonna leave this floor again to Muhammad KHAIRUL.
Thank you, EVILA, and also everyone, because for their own opinion. So based on what we have discussed, there are 3 movies that actually that we all like because it brings a lot of values. The first movies is The Lion King, which present by Muhammad Fairus, and the second movie is from myself, which entitled 1,000 Words, and the third movie is Maleficent, that be presented by SITI NURUL FITRI. So I hope everyone that see this video will consider to watch this movie because it have lots of benefits, and it can bring us positiveness in ourselves. So thank you for your cooperation today. Thank you for your attendance. That's all from us. Group 3, thank you.